Hello everyone. Today is I'm gonna introduce the date again. It's Monday, January 16th, 2023 at 2:07 p.m. in the afternoon. So it was confirmed that the buses are not running today. So the buses aren't running today because of the MLK holiday. And oh wow. And I gotta change battery now because um, the battery just died on my MP3 player. So I have to put it ran out of juice, so I gotta get another battery. So for those of y'all who don't know, um, I have a hypersensitive ear condition. So I use the MP3 player and white noise to block out the outside noise. You know, as like an opposite version of a hearing aid for deaf people. So, um, someone last night helped me with 3 more nights in the hotel. Thank you. And I got a couple of more, small donations here and there. And so, the fact that they, the fact that the buses aren't running is the reason why I had to order through DoorDash. I like this one that just died was my last battery for my MP3 player. So I'm glad I was able to get some more and got a few other little personal things. Y'all don't need to know everything. Don't need to know every little thing I do or all of my doggone business. And that doesn't mean I'm doing anything wrong or sneaky or bad. It's just I'm trying to keep the perks out of my every little move that they trying to stalk. So I bought a couple little personal hygiene items in addition to the batteries. And then I ordered breakfast. And so they don't have that many food options here. And if they do, they're kind of expensive, like the restaurants near here. So I have like $18 and something. I think $18.13 left over from the 3 nights of hotel stay plus breakfast plus the batteries and the other small little stuff. So both of both of the DoorDash drivers, I had to make two. I mean, I was trying to get everything all in one order, but I had to do them separate. So the lady who gave me my breakfast, she was nice and polite and helpful, and they had a rude lady that walked out and had an attitude when I asked her to asked her to open the door. Since my hands were so full. But the first DoorDash, that was the second DoorDash driver that was very nice and opened the door and helpful and stuff. But the first lady was rude. The first DoorDash lady was that dropped off my batteries and stuff. She was rude and played all kinds of psychological games and tried to trigger me to get mad and go off and cuss her out. Plus, she had an attitude with me, and the bitch tried to ruin my day on purpose. So she tried to ruin my day on purpose, So I mean, she played psych games and hesitated and took like a long time to hand me my items, like as if she was trying to call herself trying to tease me with it, with my own stuff, like why the hell? I mean, she made it like as I mean, she was trying to antagonize and provoke me, and then she got an attitude with me because she tried to say, well, oh, it says apartment 6 or something, or building 6 or something like that. And I said, no. Well, I told her what hotel I was at. And she got an attitude with me. She said it with an attitude that I should have told her that I was at the hotel. Well, it gave you the address. How does everybody else know how to come here and you don't? You're the one that didn't follow directions. So the other lady, how she know to come here, but then you got lost and then you got an attitude with me. But the other lady knew exactly where to come, and anybody else who delivered over here knew exactly where to come. So yeah, I don't remember what else I can say about that, but I wanted to say I got a little bit better sleep last night than the night before, but still kind of sleep deprived and feel like I need a nap. And so now with the $18 left, I got to try to figure out how to use that phone. I don't have to eat lunch, but I had a late breakfast anyway, but I got to try to see about how to get dinner with that. Because after all the DoorDash fees, if I were to order dinner, I don't know if that would take up everything. So I'm glad that when the first DoorDash lady, I'm glad that she got all the correct items, and but I just didn't like her attitude and her her presentation and her attitude and stuff like that. But I'm glad she got me the correct items. But she was an abusive, narcissistic perp, and she showed up in a blue Nissan Versa, I think it was. And the other lady, some of my apple juice has spilled inside of my bag some kind of way, but I'm glad it didn't get into my food. But the second lady, that sent me my food, she was very polite and nice and respectful and went out of her way to help. And but it looked like as if she had a red phone and took a picture or a video of me as I was walking towards her vehicle. But I was wondering why the first lady was hesitating to give me my batteries and stuff. Now let me tell y'all this. When I went to order the batteries and stuff like that, I'm not gonna say what store it was, but on the app, um, I tried to get the most amount of batteries possible that I saw, and that was the largest one that I saw, 24 pack of batteries. It wasn't until after I placed the order and they wanted to ask me if I wanted substitutions, then it was revealed that if the batteries costed $16 or something, almost $17, and then they had a recommendation for a substitute. If they didn't have those, then they had the one that was 48 batteries for just $3 more, $19 or something. Like you get double the batteries for $19 or something. I'm like, I could have died. Like, and that's part of the gang stalking and stuff as well. That Just like last night when I was trying to do the hotel, they had advertisement a sale for $39. The moment I clicked on it, it said 49, and then some kind of way manipulated me into paying full price or something like that. And I don't know how the hell that happened. That's like whenever I would do like um have a discount for Greyhound bus. There was a point in time I was traveling and taking the Greyhound bus all the time, almost to the point where I think I was able to be eligible for a free ride somewhere. But I haven't taken the Greyhound in a long time. I think 2021, I think, was the last time. No, it was when I came back from Trisha last year. I had to take the Greyhound back here to Pensacola. So yeah, that was the last time I took a Greyhound bus. But if they order, I mean, if I select, um, you know, to get a Greyhound ticket, and then at the last minute, it shows one price, and then at the last minute, the moment I start to go to purchase, then they raise the prices way higher, like within just seconds. And they have done that to me a time or two with Uber, like the incident that I had a few months ago at um, BJ's restaurant. After I had the altercation with the perps, and then the Uber driver was an abusive, rude perp, and then the ride was like $15 to get downtown because couldn't take the bus, missed the bus or whatever. Behind that BJ's foolishness, and then the police. I don't remember if I missed the bus. I think I did. That last bus, I don't remember, but so I got into an altercation with the perps at the restaurant, plus the Uber driver, the foreign Uber driver, and the ride was $15, and he was an abusive, narcissistic perp that played all kinds of psychological games. And then I got extra charge for that. They charged me for him $7 or something for him to come out. And then later on, I went to eat somewhere else. And even though the people didn't charge me because they sympathized with what I went through, and then later on, I finally try again later on to get an Uber ride downtown. And the ride was fucking $40. I'm like, damn. So anyway, yeah, so dang, I wish I would have known about those batteries that I could have got double the batteries, double the amount of batteries for just three more dollars. I think it was less than probably $2.75, something like that. So anyway, I don't know if I might need a nap today because I'm not fully alert. So I probably do need a nap. But the stalker perps be on my ass so hard that they already figured it out or are going to figure it out. So I have well over 1,000 YouTube subscribers now. And so now my YouTube channel is monetized. But guess what? There's no money in truth. So about half the videos say ad suitability or something like that. And about 1/3 of them supposedly not eligible. But the rest, I guess, eligible to be monetized. But I'm going to just continue talking the way I talk. and keep on speaking the truth and just talking the way I talk. I don't want nobody trying to suppress my freedom of speech and stuff like that. So this morning, I woke up this morning to David Jane giving me harassing messages on YouTube, and so it breaks my heart every time because David never used to be like this. Somebody tapped him on the shoulder and manipulated him to sell his soul and become a perp. And his personality is not the same. David is demon possessed. Because that's not him. And then with that demon running through him, it makes him appear more clever and more smart. I mean, smarter and more clever than what he normally is. Before then, David used to be quiet, shy, stay to himself, mind his own business. He used to get bullied and picked on. And I think he even cried a few times of people picking on and bullying him. But people in Los Angeles used to try to... I didn't realize they were all perps. Even the fake church pastor, Eric, who's required to register as a sex offender, Eric Jason Gullickson, an abusive narcissistic perp, Eric. So, Eric in a fake Hell's Way church in Los Angeles, that's where I met David. They were trying to brainwash David and manipulate him against me. And even a few other people, when me and David would hang out someplace, and they used to try to brainwash and manipulate him. My twin sister tried to unsuccessfully in 2013, 14, or 15. She unsuccessfully tried to get in his head. But there was a point in time when me and David, I forgot what's the reason. Oh, you know what? I think because he stood me up when he was supposed to treat me out after all the times I treated him out. And he got me and him, I think I got mad at him, and me and him didn't talk for like probably a year and a half. But he still, only one time he acted like a perp. But any other time you would think he said that people think that me and him are mentally slow. So it's not in David's normal character. I think a demon has taken over David. And so I was trying to warn him against New Age and meditation and all that. But if they were exploiting and taking advantage of him at that group home he was at, where they have no freedom or rights, and David is a hypocrite, that he hypocritically condemns me about this or talks about me. And as I said, that demon that's running through him, even though it's evil, but it sounds smarter than David Jane that I know. Because the David Jane that I know was a nicer person, but he was mentally off, slow, and retarded. But this David tries to sound fake clever now. Try to sound like you got some fake intelligence. So I woke up this morning to at least 14 harassing comments on YouTube from David Jane, that he used the fake name Troy Gomez. And then Lee Wang came back with another channel to harass me again. And I had to block Lee Wang about an hour ago. And I had a few little more harassing comments here and there, But David Jane and the sex trafficker, what's his name? The fake Darnell, with the fake name Darnell Williams. David Jane and the fake Darnell Williams perp, that's what they do. Wait till 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm asleep, and then I wake up to a whole like 48 harassing text messages spamming my freaking TikTok. Or David Jane, he'll do it on YouTube, but the Darnell Williams perp has done it on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter. So so now on my channel, they said that the moment I get $100 worth of whatever, they said there's multiple ways you can make money on YouTube, and I'm just doing this for my survival. You know, the online perps, they're narcissistic enough that they think I deserve to be punished. Like I don't have a right to make money from my writings and my short stories or nothing. And so they think I have to go out to get an actual job and work. And then they'd be like, well, let me find out where Candy work at so we can call up her job and get her fired. That's the games that they play. They try to make it like, oh, Candy is a scammer and a fraud. Well, they're mad because they can't succeed at trafficking me. Sex trafficking me. So I would be surprised if they monetize this video, but I don't think this video will be monetized. But on my shorts videos, they have the super thanks. It used to be applause, but they quickly changed it to super thanks. So how come other people can make money without having to work? Why do I have to go and work? All the years I wanted to work and tried to work, and y'all blocked me from working. So now I'm sick and tired of the workplace mobbing and workplace bullying and the narcissistic abuse, and my mind can't take it no more. So I need to find entrepreneurial and independent ways to try to make money that it's not necessarily, scrubbing toilets or washing dishes. So how is it considered work for people to document their van living, and they have lots of subscribers, and they just do a daily documentary, of how they're surviving with van living. And they're not poor or homeless. They just choose to live this life as, luxury and freedom. And they're making a lot of money. Or people can do YouTube cooking videos, and that make a lot of money. Or people make money on YouTube by, I'm going to say it again, gossiping about celebrity drama. And they get like close to 1 million subscribers, and that's considered work. And you'll praise and honor them and say that them getting paid to gossip about celebrity drama, popular fake YouTube drama. I mean, popular fake YouTube celebrity bloggers on YouTube. Any rewards that they get, y'all praise them and say that it's well deserved. So my work and my side hustle that I'm trying, but the gang stalkers keep blocking it and they turn my support away. The same people who keep calling the police on me every 5 minutes for nothing, hoping that they can succeed at getting me locked up in a mental institution for no reason. Yeah, those are the same people who turn all my support away, smear campaign, lie on me, make up shit. And they don't want to allow me to make money from my short stories or make a living from my short stories. And then they try to put me down and make it like it's unreasonable and impossible. Of course, because you sitting there smear campaigning and turning everybody away from me, making them not want to support me. It could be possible for me to make a living from my short stories, But y'all sit there and lie and run everybody away from me. So, and narcissistic abusers and these perps, they can lie with a straight face and lie while looking in the camera, or lie while looking directly at you. But they figured that if I look away, oh, that's proof that Candy's lying. No, I have my nervous disorder, you know. So I didn't even realize I was camera shy, and a lot of times my mind wanders off into a daydream without me realizing, you know, from early childhood trauma. So, so they have the super thanks and the applause on the shorts videos, and they have. I still have my blog, my Ko-fi, my fundraiser. Let's see, blog, Ko-fi, and some fundraiser, and you know, and I've tried in the past, but didn't work. I'm pretty bad with Teespring with the T-shirts and stuff, but I wanted a way to make and sell T-shirts, or get a way to sell T-shirts that say targeted by the psych world on it, and for the targeted individuals. But most of them have flipped and became perps, and they don't support me. So I would get little to no sales on T-shirts and merchandise, like mugs, coffee mugs, and T-shirts, hoodies, towels, computer mouse pads, whatever. So I had that Redbubble, but nobody really wanted to. I mean, I couldn't even do that right. So I guess I just left that alone. I even tried a little something with Etsy, and I'm not that good with online internet design and stuff like that. But because I heard that YouTubers can sell merchandise, and which I've seen them sell merchandise like hoodies and shirts and coffee mugs and everything like that. So in the online perps, they think they know more about me than I know about me. If I work a job and they'll say something like Candy's not reporting her earnings, how do you know that? So they just make up stuff. Like David Jane, he made all these harassing comments and inappropriate stuff. Like, he lied on me and said that I threw my twin sister's baby under the couch, and that I sexually play with myself in front of the kids at the pool, and that I do this and do that, or that I was. And my twin sister did lie on me and said that I was in the closet with the foster boy Cody and making donkey noises. And that she said the foster sister Shelley said that. Well, all these false accusations against me, why am I not in jail or prison? Why I never been tapped on the shoulder and told that I have to register as a sex offender. But that's what they lie on the target, and make even other targets hate you and not want to associate with you. But other targets, they cry about the smear campaigns against them. They cry about being so hated. You're not hated if you got 134 likes on your community post of like information about gang stalking that you stole from someone else and didn't even give them their credit. So as I said, and even other professors targeted individuals and a few other people, they said to they encouraged me to try to get my channel monetized. I actually tried in 2017, and I thought I was gonna talk about the Illuminati and New World Order, and try to make a living off of that, off of my research that I done. But I didn't realize there's no money in truth. They try to sabotage it. And you know what? I'm annoyed with I don't like advertisements. I don't like ads anyway. But I figure, well, if this can generate extra income for me, then you know, I mean, they have the super thanks and they said that next month they're gonna start monetizing the shorts videos. So the perps, they sabotage and ruin and destroy everything good that I get. As I said, I might as well mention now because they're gonna figure out anyway. Oh, Candy got her channel monetized. So they're probably gonna start the harassment more and trying to set me up to, just trying to ruin everything. So it's like so it's like I gotta fight, to keep my channel strong. And so I have my blog, and nobody ever donated to the blog. I have a PayPal donate button on there. I have my Ko-fi, which I got probably a few donations on the Ko-fi, and they said that that's another way to make income. But I don't get that much. I don't get that much on Ko-fi. Ko-fi is like Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon, and I'm not artistic, but I'm pretty creative with the writing and stuff. If they stop sleep depriving me, I can write good short stories sometimes. But a lot of times I be so sleep deprived and fatigued that my stories can't come out that well, you know. So they said that you can have a money making opportunity on Ko-fi. So how come other people are allowed the right to make money from Ko-fi, but I'm not allowed to? And the online perps want to talk about that my short stories is not work, that I'm a poor writer and a horrible writer and stuff. But they stalk and read everything I write. They stalk and read and negatively criticize everything I write. So they tell me go get a job, and then I go get a job, and then they sabotage. They hunt for where I work at, and look for context clues. They look for clues, even if I try to hide it, and they still figure out. And they even want to keep tabs on the grocery stores where I shop at. It ain't your business. So I always have to hear narcissistic lectures about, oh, you need to learn how to treat others how you want to be treated. But they don't follow their own advice. They wouldn't like the stuff that they're doing to me. They couldn't handle it if it was done to them. Or they would make complaints if it was done to them. So I mean, I just feel like I'm gonna continue speaking my mind, and if you want to monetize my video, go monetize it. If you don't want to monetize it, then fine too. So I have my blog, my Ko-fi, and my fundraiser trying to get help off the streets. And I also have my PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. And how come other YouTube bloggers can do it? They can have all these different multiple income streams and making a living. They ain't homeless. And they got a lot of supporters. And it's like that's like the more evil and the more fake you are, then you got more supporters. But people, like, the moment you start speaking the truth and stuff, people call you crazy, and they spread the word to make sure nobody's supportive of you. So I'm not trying to get like a million followers or nothing. I'm just trying to get whatever way possible to earn income. I'm disabled. I have hypersensitive ears, so I can have my earbuds in and my MP3 player at the same time while writing my short stories and concentrate and focus. To block out outside distractions and noise. So they said that if I were to get $100 or earn $100, then I wouldn't be able to get that money until the next month. So I'm pretty sure it's going to start off slow, and I don't even know. So the online perps kept on trying to make it hard for me to get to 1,000 subscribers. I can't believe I'm finally here, past 1,000 subscribers. But I'll say that, as I said, if I got 1,080 subscribers, or probably a little more than that, I just got a whole bunch of new supporters. I'll say that at the moment, over 950 people are my hater perps. Hater stalker perps that I have to keep blocking their accounts. But the other 100 something, probably, my supporters. But when I was at 900 subscribers, I would say that I had only about 20 real supporters. But the other 880 were stalker hater perps that I had to block their accounts for being assholes. Now, they had this narcissistic control freak fake TI perp that called himself TF. TEEEFF. And he he would make a few snide remarks or smart ass little comments on my page, and I had to block him this morning. He tried to tell me, he said, you should take that time in a hotel room to figure out how to get permanent housing. Well, why would you say something like that if this is what I've been trying to do? I was on the streets trying to figure out how to get permanent housing. But see, that's them trying to control and tell you what to do. And be smart ass like you think I'm dumb and lack common sense. And you say it like you're disgusted and sick of me, sick and tired of me. So, I'm sick and tired of her begging. Oh, she getting on my nerves. Well, unsubscribe. Shucks, I'm sitting here, a disabled, single female, homeless female, trying to fight to survive, while so many abusive, narcissistic, sex trafficking, fake pimp wannabe gang stalkers who want to be pimps, but they're not real pimps. They don't know how to be a real pimp. Wanting to boss and control people's lives, wanting to micromanage and control my life, even after I keep blocking their accounts and they come back with new ones. They're like a fake human virus. A fake human virus that you can't get rid of. You know, and as I said, they stalk you and follow your every move for years, but then complain about everything you do and everything that you say. They complain about whatever you eat. They complain about what you drink. They complain about what supplements you take. I mean, why are you so invasive about whether or not if I take coconut oil? That's my body, and I'm a grown ass woman. I'm an adult. Nobody tell you what to put in your body. And speaking of the coconut oil, I thought I accidentally left it at the other hotel, but I was surprised that I found the coconut oil here in my backpack. It was in my book bag the whole time. So it was all liquid because I had the heater on all night because it was cold. So I took 4 liquid tablespoons. That looked more like a teaspoon though. I think it was more like a teaspoon, not a tablespoon. And the tooth abscess is shrunk. Not completely, but it shrunk. Seemed like the moment the coconut oil hits my mouth, then the abscess shrinks somewhat. So if people like Star Bricker and all them falsely making it like as if I'm wasting my money on useless supplements that don't help. The only supplements that weren't working was the magnesium supplements. I quit taking those because it seems like when I was taking the magnesium supplements, whoever was hitting me with directed energy weapons and causing me sleep deprivation. I guess they knew I was taking magnesium supplement. So whenever I would take the supplement that's supposed to help you sleep, it seemed like they worked extra harder and hit me with weapons to make me more sleep deprived and make sure I don't get any sleep. So it seems like sometimes my sleep can be better sometimes without the magnesium supplement. And they say chamomile tea helps with sleep. A time or two I tried to take some chamomile tea, I got no sleep at all. None with chamomile tea. So it seems like whatever supplements you try to take, I guess they try to find ways to counteract that by working extra hard to make sure you don't get any sleep. The forced sleep deprivation. So due to this targeting and stuff like that, I do a daily like video log and a daily diary of my life. If I'm documenting my targeting and y'all feel threatened by that and y'all want me to shut up. But if somebody was doing van life, you support them, and that's considered work or a side hustle or a good money making opportunity. But me talking about targeting, oh, you're just complaining and full of drama. Oh, they want to talk about, all she talks about is food. Well, I blocked your account, so you couldn't harass or comment. And so then you create another account. You do not respect my boundaries or none of that. So they try to boss and control, and I can't get rid of them. So, I was getting a little bit money here and there from Quora, but they bullied me off of Quora, and I had no way to block them. So I can't even use Quora no more. I had the partnership with Quora and was getting paid a little bit of money, like $20, like $15 or $20 every 3 months. That's not money. That's not much money at all. $20 every 3 months, and I haven't. It's been a while since I got any money from Quora. So I had to shut down that account because the perps harassed and bullied me on there. They would come and harass me, and they harass and bully me on TikTok in hopes that they can drive me to shut down my TikTok account. Or they bully and harass me on YouTube, hoping that they can run me off from YouTube. As I said, even in person and online, they're trying to run me off from everywhere. So, so I'm still gonna need help with fighting to stay off the streets. You know, so I mean, if I can have help with staying in an extended stay hotel and just work on a lot of writing, like short stories, novels. The perps try to think they got the authority to say, you cannot do that. They're telling me you can't do that. But guess what? Social Security check is not enough to live off, especially nowadays. Look at what the perps did, that they did the noise campaign and harassed me to the point where I was forced to have to get a hotel room and was pennies of broke by the fifth of the. I mean, by the 7th or 8th of the month, with just like 2 or 3. I don't remember if it was 2 or 3 hotel nights to get away from them and trying to stay safe and try to stay safe, warm, and dry with peace and quiet, and avoid being wrongfully or unjustly arrested. So, as I said, they blocked me from they blocked me from making a money making opportunity, and they blocked me from. They tell me go out and get a job, but then they sabotage whatever job I do. You know, like what happened at Sky Zone. I mean, so who the hell gets the police to harass and ban you from somewhere because you expose workplace mobbing and talking about the gang stalking? So I would like to work on some more writing today, but my mind isn't sharp enough. I'm not well rested enough. I need more sleep. But maybe tomorrow. Today, the pool is open today, but I really wanted to go too. But I'm just tired. I'm extremely tired. So I'm here until the morning of the 19th, and we're trying to ask for more help. More hotel room help, because I can't even get nowhere on the streets. I mean, they say the streets is no place for a woman anyway. They say a woman shouldn't be living on the streets. But most people ain't trying to help, and they tell everybody don't help. And then they will make a false smear campaign that I'm rude and I'm this and I'm that and stuff, when I have Tourette's and they be triggering and provoking me on purpose. A bunch of abusive, narcissistic, demon-possessed perps who think they got authority higher than God to dictate that I shouldn't be allowed to survive. Like if I eat a salad that consists of lettuce, carrots, cucumbers, and I don't know, shrimp. The perps got something to say about that. Oh, she's wasting her money on expensive food. Well, it's healthy. But if I go eat a burger from McDonald's, they'll say something about that too. If I spend my own work money from employment and treat myself to a nice meal, they got something to say about that. Like, you can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. And try to say, who told you you can go and who told you you can go and buy Chilean sea bass dinner? Who told you can do that? With my own work money. I'm like, y'all fucking ridiculous. Leave me alone. And it's stressful. It's so stressful. And as I said, the more I block them, that's the more they come back with new accounts to harass me. And David Jane also was lying to people, going from person to person and lying and saying that, making up these lies about me. And he even lied and repeated what the rest of the perps lied and said that they're lying and said I hoard a whole bunch of money in my storage unit, which is not true. I don't really have any money in my storage unit. And so it's a big battle to try to fight to survive. And it's like, I never heard of such thing. Just let people live. But they're trying to sabotage and put a roadblocks and put blocks in your way to prevent you from living. Like, I'm not allowed to live. The right to live. Treat it like I don't have a right to live or exist. And then when I had the medical incident on New Year's Eve, nobody really cared. But y'all can gang stalk me all day, but you can't show concern for a fellow human being. I mean, the perps did not want me with that job. And I was like, it was just a temporary 2-week seasonal job that they just needed. The company needed just a little bit extra help. And so after that I was like, I feel like I'm done with trying to find employment work and just try to find alternative ways to make my own living. And they're blocking me from any way to make money and live. And then they falsely accuse me of being money hungry and covetous and greedy and entitled. But they're the main ones who's making a lot of money trafficking me. And they're pushing hard for that big bonus check if they could succeed at getting me locked up and put away in a mental institution. Like that guy was sent to set Jaguar right up and for her to get locked up in a mental institution or whatever. But I don't think she ever been locked up in a mental institution before. But she's been speaking a lot of truth about Hollywood, and they brainwashed her. And I'm like, this is scary because this can happen to anybody. And it's like, it was very disturbing. And so, I mean, some people say that she's out of the mental hospital and that she's okay now. And I'm like, well, if she's okay now, then I feel a relief. So, I heard that, people trying to put just quote unquote bad luck in your life, they say that's witchcraft too. And I really believe it was witchcraft that caused me and my twin sister to have bad relationships. They have people who practice witchcraft and curse entire families. So, but the only way that there's hope for reconciliation between me and my twin sister is if she's, willing to accept the truth. And then that alone, accepting the truth, can help her change her mind and change her opinion about me. And it would really hurt her to, it would really fracture her mind to like anybody finding out the truth, it will fracture your mind and make you traumatized that you've been deceived and lied to all this long. I mean, I know it happened to me. After finding out the truth, I was about how the world really operates and that I've been deceived and lied to all my life about nearly everything. You know, that made me, that also contributed to my multiple suicide attempts, like in 2010 and 11. No, not 2011, but 2010. That was, I mean, devastating. Finding out about the Illuminati and the New World Order, find out your favorite celebrities is part of it, and finding out about MK Ultra and the mind control, and then finding out that I grew up in a cult. I mean, a lot happened in 2010. And then dealing with family members stealing my money and manipulating me. Finding out celebrities are abusive, narcissistic assholes that don't care about us. So, that celebrities are not nice. And that they only care about themselves. Because they're demon-possessed, abusive, narcissistic perps. They don't care. But y'all respect the wicked. Y'all glorify and worship the wicked. But people telling the truth, y'all want to make sure the world ignores the truth teller. While y'all comfortable with lies and deception. And so I have to protect myself and watch my back. And some people will say that me having no friends is a blessing in disguise because I don't have to. I guess I would end up having more hurtful relationships with people. So I'm kind of physically exhausted from talking right now, and so I ate a late breakfast, no lunch, and with $18, I really ain't really anything decently healthy around here for $18. It's like bar food or something like that, or expensive seafood that I can't really afford. So I don't know. But I would want to I need to get my head together to maybe work on some more short stories today. But I would like to try to go to bed early tonight, like 9 o'clock. So I'm done rambling at the moment. I'm pretty sure there's some stuff that I forgot to say, but I don't remember. But thanks for listening to me, and I might come back on later.